welcome to my channel. My name is Kimmy B. If you are interested in learning how to achieve this soft, natural glam, stay tuned. First to start, I go in with the Rhode Glazing Milk. Once that's done, I go in with my e.l.f. brow lift for my eyebrows to wax and get them up because mine are so curly. I'm actually getting mine microbladed next weekend, which is going to be interesting, but to stop dealing with the doing my brow, I'm going to be getting the microbladed. So this is probably the last video where I'll give an in-depth video on my eyebrows, because I won't have to really do them, only conceal them. So I'll go in with a little brush. Yeah. Okay, this is the brows before I do the next step. Then I go in with the NYX, and I go in with the NYX Lift and Snatch hair-like strokes on them. Let's see to give you a good view. Hold on. Okay, they look crazy now, but bear with me. So now that I have my eyebrows done, before I conceal them, going in with my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. This is in the shade 8.5 for me. Take my brush. I do use a brush. I feel like it's better when I use a brush. I've tried other ways, like with my hands and whatever, and it just doesn't work. So over it, all over. This is technically my primer. So there, I do my moisturizer, and then I go in with the Blurring Balm as my primer. Once I have all of that in, usually I just go straight with this as my foundation and my primer, but today I'm going to use a foundation just because. So I have that primer on. While that sits, I'm going to do some eyeshadow, the Juvia's Place palette. And let's see, I'm gonna go in with this first. My brow, all over. Probably do this like 2 or 3 times. First I rub in, and then the second and third time I pat. So you just pat it on there like so. Both sides, rub it in first, and then I pat. Give me a second while I put my fan on me because it is hot. And I'm actually kind of going into this corner a lot too. Deep into the corner. I'm so nosy, like I'm over trying to peek and see. Like, girl, just put it on. Pat, pat, pat in the corner, in the crease. I do need to buy an eyeshadow, like an eyelid primer. I forgot to place my order on Amazon for that, but I will. So next, still with the Juvia's Place, this time we're gonna go in with this one. This is more so like a chocolate brown, so it's not too dark. And then what I do here is I'm on the corner and I take it up, giving me that crease. Look at that. Hold on. So this is more like crease action right here below, back, and then up like that. These are very pigmented. Oh, I also kind of go in, bring it inward to kind of not have it be so bold and out. So I just out, up, blend forward. And do the same thing on this side. Up, blend forward. Out, up, blend forward. So I feel like this one looks better. It always looks better on the first one. That's okay because we're just at the beginning, so trust the process. Yep, so we'll leave that there. Next I'm going to open up another palette. This is the Revolution Pro palette, and what I'm gonna do is what do I want to do? I'm gonna use this like color right here called Balm on this palette, and this I'm gonna take in the middle, again patting to kind of like blend through whatever is too dark over there. So this one I'm kind of playing around with just to my liking. It's really kind of going to stay in the middle. And then I'm also taking it into the crease and down. Actually, I'm going to put it over a little bit over here as well. Like so. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, this is what we have so far, and again, y'all, this is me kind of winging it. Not gonna lie, this is not something that I planned. Like I got on here and said, oh, I'm gonna do this type of eyeshadow look. I just know that I'm kind of winging it and going natural, whatever comes to mind. So now I'm just kind of blending everything out. I still think this is like perfect versus this needs work. I think it's this part. Yeah. So I'm actually thinking to go back to the Juvia's place and use this one. So I'm taking a flat brush. I don't know how I'm gonna like this, so we're just gonna try it out and see. It's kind of dark, and I kind of wanted more of a light. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. It's too dark. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna go to something more light. Maybe this Posset color right here. Let's do that. It's funny how it's so pigmented that the smoke is like coming out. Okay, y'all, I noticed like I'm so picky, but I still have to do my eyebrows. I still have to put foundation on, so we're just gonna go to the next step. So again, using this flat brush here, and I'm gonna swipe across the bottom lid. Swipe, swipe, swipe. And I'm only doing it at the bottom crease area, taking it into the corner and there. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better than what I was going for with them. Sorry. So now we're gonna take this again, on the other side and swipe. You're literally swiping across. This is Fenty Matte Foundation in the shade 445. Use a flat brush for this foundation. I'm gonna put it on, drip it on here, paint my face now. The thing about Fenty, she's gonna give you maximum full coverage. And she blends so well with my Danessa Myricks. Put a little bit more. You know what I wish they can make? I wish they can create like disposable makeup brushes, because when it comes to cleaning brushes, they take so long and so much. Even on like, not necessarily disposable, but like we need some kind of technology where when you want to clean your brushes, you just like put them in this thing that like mass cleans them in like 2 minutes and then go from there, because I cannot, it takes too much time. But they have to get clean because my skin is very sensitive, so I have to stay with it, which I don't know the amount of time you should clean them, because I'm not cleaning them daily. It's not happening, and I use them daily. Next, which is something new that I actually just got because it was on sale at Sephora, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. I have the shade 17. I could have really did 16. But I didn't. I don't know what it is. I don't like concealer that is too bright. I'd rather get a concealer that's like just the amount of brightness and then take a loose powder or a setting powder over it. But here's it. You don't need a lot of this too, because I had her shade match me in the store. She did like 2 dabs and it was like enough. So but I put it all around these areas here. I'm gonna do the brow area. I don't really do the top because I don't like that. I think it makes me look a certain way. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I went right into the hair. And then I dab here a little bit, and then I dab here. So the whole point of this glam is going to be like a very soft, natural glam, but it's glam. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not just a soft makeup. No, this is glam. Like, you know, you can do the contouring and all that, because usually when I do my natural glams, there's no contour involved. It's the basic blush, concealer, and foundation base, but the contour and all that and the eyeshadow is not included. But in this case, it's gonna be. So next I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks contour. This is in the shade Deep 1. I can actually go a little darker. I didn't realize. I just wanted more of like a soft contour, but this will work. So I just go in with the brush just like kind of angled like this. I'm gonna do my cheek. You see, it's not really dark. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of want it to be darker, but then again, it's like a soft dark. So because I have the Fenty contour stick and she's dark, but I'm not doing a dramatic contour. Like, you can kind of see smoked out a little bit. My pores, ignore that. But yeah, and I go on my forehead, and I'll go over it again after I conceal, but we're just gonna, I do on my bottom jawline. By the way, it's New Year's. The last time I posted a video was literally a year ago. That is insane. But it's okay. I'm not even gonna speak on how I'm not doing that no more. I'm just gonna be showing that. Okay, so after I put this on, now I'm gonna blend. Actually, I want to put this on my lips. This is the lip stain. I want to put that on while everything else is getting processed. This is in the shade Mauve. I don't know, but it's the dark. It's not the dark one. If you can see, it's just brown, dark brown. But it's because they have darker. I have chapstick on, so I hope this doesn't affect it, or this is a waste of time. But mind you, I filmed a video for my birthday because I did my first solo trip in 2025. And I did not post any of it because I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't feel confident in my skin. And so that's another reason why I took a break from YouTube, because I'm like, how can I do makeup if I don't even feel comfortable showing my skin? Like, I was not getting up here with hella dark marks and pimples. So my skin is not all the way there yet, but it's better than what it was. And so I feel more comfortable now doing makeup videos. And the key to clear skin, spearmint tea. Listen to me now. Get you some spearmint tea, drink it every morning or night, and you will literally see a huge difference. Okay, so when I do the concealer, I usually start with the under eye first. And I go all the way back to my hairline. You want to see, like, you know, and forgive me if my lighting or positioning is off. I'm learning right now what is working best for me for my setup. But over time, y'all gonna see over time it's gonna drastically get better. I'm filming on the Sony ZV-1 camera, which I have been for 2 years now. Wow, it's crazy. And then I go under my lip and here on my nose. One thing about me, I'm going to blend. So we're going to be blending for a little minute now, so I'm going to speed this up. So now I'm just like taking it over the top of my nose, the contour. Okay, that's better. Okay, y'all, so as far as concealer, foundation, primer, all that stuff goes, we are done. Next, what I'm going to do is go in with some blush. I don't want to see, the thing is my eyeshadow is kind of dark, so I feel like I kind of gotta go in with a darker blush. So I may go in with She Know Who She Is, but it's kind of dark. But then again, my eyeshadow is kind of dark, so it's only right, I guess. So I'm gonna, of course, I do the liquid first because I'm an oily girl, so everything needs to be matte at the end of all this. I place it right above my contour, and usually I would go into the brow with this, but since I have eyeshadow on, the top of the cheek is all we need. Okay, and then I'll do the other side. There. So I don't put the powder on just yet, because this next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and spray whatever I have with this Make It Last from Milani. Okay, so fan that up in there. Next step that I'm gonna do is all straight powders. Foundation powder I do use because I'm oily once again, so I don't want to be this shiny going out, because if I don't do this last step, this is how I'm going to look at the end of the night. It's so greasy and I cannot stand it. So this is so much better. I don't know why I don't do that. Where is my conceal? I'm going to go over this right here. This is like eating down. I don't know. I cannot get this other side to look like that. It's gonna make me so sad. She's like, don't know. I feel like they're the same, but I don't. It's okay. So next we're gonna go in. So I usually use the Fenty foundation powder. But when you get into Sephora and you know, you get one thing and then you get another thing and then it just keeps going and it just adds up to so much, I'll stick with my Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade 362 Truffle. Get me my little foundation powder brush about this big. Dab on there. And then I'll just go along my jawline. Not too hard or crazy, but... So I do that there. Then I go over the top of my lip, out into the cheek. Okay, then over my forehead area. Okay, so I don't go too crazy on it, just because I am using like blush powder, all these other powders you're about to see. Next, so let's just say if it wasn't a soft glam, I would use the Fit Me powder foundation that is lighter for under my eye. But for right now, which I'm not quite ready yet, let me use the powder. Let's do the powder of the foundation. Again, this is the She Know Who She Is. So this time I'm going to go in with the powder. You do not need a lot. I probably just tapped way too much. And then you just go up in that area, up in that area, and I dab on my nose a tiny bit. So for the cheeks, those are done. Next, I'm gonna go in with the One Size setting spray. I'm going with the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in the color Sweet Honey. This is how I do it. I open it up upside down so that I can have that in the top area. And then, ooh, now this is the part where it gets kind of tricky, because I'm not wanting to like full on bake under my eye. I just want to kind of go over it as a powder. So I take it and I just like go over my lip, up into the nose. It's a lot. Okay, then I go under my eye. Pat. I'm patting always. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Beautiful. Okay, other side. Pat, pat, pat. Oh, I did not mean to do that. One thing about me in this side, it's just we're not getting along today. I don't know. But anyway, so also I'm taking it up. So pat, then up. This side is a little bit more lighter, so I'll here. Then I still digging at this top. Go on my bridge. Oh, too much. Up into this area, and then boom. I did not mean to do that, which means I'm gonna have to re-contour. Up into the forehead, we do the chin, and then I'll also do under my contoured area here. There. Okay, I'm gonna have to just slightly, actually I have this like old foundation powder that was too dark for me. This is L'Oreal's Infallible. I'm gonna just use that over the nose. What do I mean? I'm gonna just use the same brush and go in that spot. Ooh, she kind of dark, damn. And then I'm gonna go here, back over the hairline area, powder it on the cheek. Look at this, like okay, we're gonna fix that. You know, we're gonna fix it. This is when I'm gonna take one of these and align along my nose, like so. It's not working. She gets stuck in. I will be so upset if I have to go in with the liquid concealer for the shit. Like this side looks, this side is winning, but this side, I don't know. Back in with this brush. Okay. That's done. Next, I'm going to go in with a, first I'm gonna go in with this, this is a savior right here, okay? One size spray. Okay. So I'm gonna I use clusters. I'm gonna go in and put some more cluster lashes on. Some fell off, and then I'm gonna put some at the bottom. So I do all 10s, 12s, and then a 14 on the end. Me personally, I had my phase of the strip lashes that were really thick in college. Now I like to keep it just simple, natural. I don't really care to have all that on my eyes. Okay, so I just fixed the top, and then I'm gonna go in with the bottom. Okay, my lashes are complete. Okay, so next, I'm pretty much done, but I do like to go over my eyebrows with the setting powder on my lash. I don't know. Of course. I don't really care. But I do go over it with some setting powder to keep it in place. So I just put it over, and then I take this off. Ow. Ow, I did not successfully. Now what I'm gonna do is go in with my NYX. I think this is NYX. Yeah, my NYX. I have two. In this case, since my makeup is kind of dark, I'm gonna use both. One is Club Hopper. The other one, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it's faded. I don't know which one this is. I'm gonna go over it. After I go around with that one, I then take Club Hopper and go over the top. Please know that I'm about to use 3 different kind of liners. This is not every day. This is just for if you were to go out and you wanted a cute, soft glam, you know, going out with the girls. This is what this glam is all about. Okay. I go in with the soft matte lipstick from NYX. This is in the color London, and I dab here only, and then I do this. Right? So now that that's there, we're good. I'm gonna go over it with the NYX again. I love NYX. NYX, call me. The Butter Gloss. This is also Elandria's lip combo. So that's who I got this from, but I take it and I go over the bottom. Yeah. Make sure you get those corners because it really defines the lips even more. People are always focused on the bottom and the top, but you also need the corners because it, you know, pulls it all together. Now I go back in again with the one size setting powder over my lips so it can stay longer. Probably shouldn't have used my main brush. I should have used something else, but it's okay. Now that that's done, one last time for this beauty. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of gloss. This is just a regular old hair store lip gloss, and kind of has a little bit of a sparkle to it, and I'm talking about a tiny bit. Again, dab, do not rub. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe so that you can see more. I am dropping videos every Sunday, okay?